Sorry, I'm getting a little set up. I need a chair for some of these moves. So you're going to need a chair, and then just the floor. A mini band is helpful if you have one. Where am I going to put you? Where am I going to put you so you can see? This is very last minute. Well, I had a few seconds here. Okay, so hopefully you can see me, and then I'll move you when I go to the floor. Excuse the clothes. This is like where I put my clothes. I am taking moves directly from my pregnancy fitness journal. I also have a postpartum journal, and I of course have my book, which is all the information you need to understand your core. I continue to see trainers, and it's, you don't know if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? And it's not, I got trained specifically in prenatal and postnatal, and it is a very delicate stage of life. There are certain things with your breathing that you want to do. Speaking of these tights, shorts feel a little tight. And I just continue to see it incorrectly across the board, which is why I love to share what I share. So choose who you want to choose, but once you get the breathing, which I walk through in depth in my book, so this has a section on pregnancy and postpartum because they are one, you can't have one without the other. My postpartum, I literally have an entire phase. I have 3 phases of pelvic floor and core rehab, and then I have 3 phases of strength. In here, my pregnancy, just because due to space-wise, I have specific core and pelvic floor exercises that you do, but then I have a free trimester-specific downloadable calendar via my YouTube that you can get that walks you through daily workouts through your first trimester, your second trimester, your third trimester. And then, along with this, I have my core rehab also on my YouTube. So make sure you head over to my YouTube, check out the links down below because all of that information is there. So today we're just gonna do 4 simple moves. So go ahead, and we're going to start with this. If you don't know how to engage your core, make sure you're grabbing those journals so you know exactly how to do it. So you're going to, actually, you don't need this band here for this move, but you can. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to lift your pelvic floor, and that's literally coming from your anus and your vagina, and you're lifting the whole thing like you have a bowl here, and you're lifting that whole bowl, wrapping, zipping, and then you're going to lift up your leg and release, and then do the same thing again as you lift. Breathing through your diaphragm. Literally using your core to lift your leg. So it's not about speed here. Okay, if I was speeding, I could be doing this no engagement. You're literally lifting, wrapping, engaging, and going down. You can literally go for about a minute if you would like to. 40 seconds to a minute, depending where you are on your journey. If it starts hurting or not feeling good, go ahead and stop. As you get more advanced, you don't need to release every time. You can just engage even tighter. So you're lifting, wrapping tighter, inhaling, but keeping this tight, and then releasing. And then you go up again. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is you're just gonna stand right up. I'm gonna move this chair out of the way. And swivel you. So now we're just gonna do a simple low squat. So keep your band here, but you're literally just going to, this engages your floor. There's research out. This is one of the moves that engages your pelvic floor if you lift and wrap in this move better than many other moves, okay? So you're just gonna lift, wrap, exhale. So inhaling, releasing, feeling that through your glutes here. We lose a lot of muscle in our glutes during pregnancy because we get pulled like this, okay? So it's really important to do these simple moves to not only engage your core and your pelvic floor, but also to make sure you're engaging your glutes, because a lot of low back pain stems from this, not having those proper glutes. Glutes help keep us strong and able to lift and bend for all of the things that motherhood brings us. Bending, picking up our babies, doing the laundry, mopping the floor, picking up toys, sweeping the floor, like all the things, picking up the bags. Okay, and then you can switch. So I'm not going super wide, especially as you're healing postpartum or in your later stages of pregnancy. You might have pain here, so you don't want to go super wide. Like narrow train tracks. I'll go this way for this one. Which one foot did I have? Okay, literally very narrow. And you're going down and lifting up. Down and lifting up. Down. And try to keep it nice, like you're between a wall, right? So you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, right in the middle, and you're gonna feel that. Like this, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in all the legs. And you can feel free to repeat this circuit, okay? So that, and now the next move we're going to do, we're going to take our band down here to do some monster walks. So this is really good for the side. So literally like a monster. You're gonna walk to the side like a monster. So slight bend, lifting and engaging, and really squeezing this upper part of your legs here. Okay, really engaging. So you can feel that all here. So you're inhaling and then exhaling. As you squeeze and move, release. Inhale. You can go more. I'm just doing shorter. You can do like, 10 reps to one side. I just want to stay in the frame, which is why I'm only doing a few. Okay. Really feel that connection. Almost when you're exhaling, you want to go through those pursed lips or making that sound, because that helps you engage more. Believe it or not, it is science. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to come down to the ground, so you can remove this. And let me just make sure I'm doing the right move. Again, so this is all from right here, the pregnancy page. Okay, so now we're going to do a kneeling side lift, and hopefully you can see me. So we're just going to come down here. You can go down onto your elbow, but just stay here, especially if you're newer to this. Okay, like this. So you're going to make sure you're not tilting out or forward. Hips are stacked, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna lift and really lengthen that leg, pointing the toes, lifting, and you're gonna feel it all right here. Making sure you're not, as you're coming up, you're not tilting, okay? Nice and straight. Exhaling as you lift. So inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Really feeling that connection with the core. Now let me tell you, I am 4 years postpartum. 4 years postpartum, okay? I still struggle with some of these moves. They are not for the faint of heart, and the more that you do them, the stronger you're going to get. I am finally back to lifting heavier weights. We're gonna switch sides. But you guys, that literally took me 3.5 years, 4 years to get to that point. Okay, I really had to take it slow. Everybody's journey is different during postpartum, and it's easy to compare yourself. It's easy to get wrapped up into the trap of, so engaging hips, really squeezing. You should feel that right here. Feel that? That's like your glute medius, which gets very weak. It's easy to compare yourself and get wrapped in the trap, like, oh my gosh, she did this program, and she looks like this, and a lot of people out there that have apps and stuff and whatever, like, props to them, amazing props to them, but a lot of it is not like, they've got support, they've got people making their meals for them, like, it's not like real life. okay? So just keep that in mind. Stick to your own journey. Know that healing is the most important number one, and it doesn't matter how many years it takes you to heal, okay? The main part is that you're focusing a little bit each day on doing the healing. We're gonna do 2 more. Okay, now feel free to repeat that circuit if you would like, 2 or 3 times. If that's leaving you good, keep it there. Make sure you're walking every day from 10 minutes to 30 minutes, whatever you can get in. If you can do, 5 minutes of 10 times a day, do that, whatever it is. But walking is one of the best ways to reduce your stress as pregnancy and postpartum. Helps your mental health, but also helps your body metabolize. So just make sure you're focusing on that, eating enough proteins. And I know in those early stages of postpartum, like, you're not sleeping. So don't feel stressed that you're not doing enough. These little core workouts a couple times a week and then walking on the other days is gonna get you to where you need to be when the time is right. So focus on that. Like I said, if you haven't grabbed my guidebooks, I cannot shout them enough. They're literally designed for the busy mom that doesn't go to the gym, needs something quick and effective from her home, and just wants to understand how her body works so that she can feel strong. Because society is probably telling you a lot of other things, and you're stronger than that, and you're more than that. So I will see you next time. If you have questions, make sure you let me know. If you're looking for a specific something that you would like me to go over, like a workout or anything like that, let me know. Like, I don't know unless you tell me, and I'm more than happy to do more live workouts with you based on your needs. Peace.